We are live. Hey, check it out, folks. Today's episode, we're going to talk about time. All right? It's an incredibly valuable asset, and we've got to discuss it. All right? So we're going to talk about time today. We're also, I'm going to bring you another song by Iniko, which I know some of you guys are warming up to, and some of you are terrified of. I don't know why, but that's the only way I can explain it. But I'm gonna bring you another song from her today, which is just so stinking powerful, right? So stinking powerful. We're also gonna talk about the 80-20 rule that some of you have heard of before. We're gonna talk about Parkinson's law. Not sure if you've heard of that before or not, but we're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna talk about the Eisenhower matrix. We're gonna break that down today. We're also gonna hear from a young gentleman named Kevin. Kevin is going to come in. He's going to share a little bit of his thoughts around time, all that and more. So powerful episode. Lock in. Get ready. It's going to be amazing. I absolutely guarantee it. You're going to walk away with something powerful from today's show. So thanks for being here. My name is Glenn Lundy. If you don't know who I am, boom, you do now. I'm happy to connect, and it's time to rise and grind. Good morning and welcome to #Rise and Grind, the #1 morning show in the world filled with motivation, education, and inspiration. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 8, and the founder of the 800% Club, the club designed to help you unlock your full potential. Each episode is filled with celebrity interviews, inspiring conversations, and the strategies you need to get ahead in your career and your life. So grab your pen and turn up the volume because it's time to rise and grind. And the strategies you need to get ahead in life. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, what's up? Nicole Settles, I'm glad you're here. Today is Tuesday. That's right, Taco Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. I love me some Taco Tuesday. We'll be going to my mom's house tonight where her and my stepdad will be serving up the dopest tacos while my kids go running around like crazy, and my wife and I are going to chill out and maybe eat a blizzard. I'm just saying, I love some Taco Tuesday. It's an amazing day. What's also amazing and exciting is that today is quite possibly the last day in this temporary studio. All right. So for those of you that are new here, this show actually started in a closet. It did. It started. I was in a utility closet in my old house because I didn't want to wake up my family because obviously I'm loud and obnoxious early in the morning. And so we started in a utility closet. Then we moved from the utility closet to a small office space. I had a studio space, about 1,200 square foot studio space where we ran a ridiculous amount of episodes, like 1,000 episodes, something like that. And then we moved here. Now this space is 9,700 square feet. Now it's not just studio, it's my office space, my conference room, my kitchen, my break room, my office, my kids all have offices, right? So it's 9,700 square feet, which is cool. And so we've been in this room. This will be the studio, but the look that you see right now, just kind of the plane with the TV screen in the background, that is a temporary situation. Temporary. That is going to be solved today and tomorrow. It is going to most likely be upgraded because my boy Michael Cirillo is in town. Michael Cirillo is amazing, amazing superhuman. Flew in from Dallas to put the studio together for me. So hopefully everything goes well. And tomorrow morning, you'll very likely have a different studio look tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. And I'm talking, dude, wait till you see this, dude. Like it's gonna be so amazing. Like we've got the most state-of-the-art technology. We're gonna be able to write on like vibe boards. I'm gonna be able to stand up and dance. You're gonna be able, like, it's gonna be crazy, right? It's gonna be absolutely amazing. So the lighting is gonna be like stupid. All right. So This might be the last day in this studio, episode 1,201 of Hashtag Rise and Grind. That's right, we've been here 1,201 times. If you go online and you search us up, you might find that it says we've done about 958 episodes. Well, that's because there's been some iterations, all right? There's been GM3X, there's been a different format of the Rise and Grind show, and then, of course, there's this show right here with your boy, Glenn Lundy. So I am glad you are here with me and super excited for this time, right? This season. And today I want to take some time and talk about time. The single most valuable asset on earth. All right? Miles Davis, great trumpet player of all time. He says, time isn't the main thing. Time is the only thing. J.R.R. Tolkien, famous author, he said, all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. And Charles Darwin once said, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of his time has not discovered the value of life. Time. The seconds, minutes, and hours that when linked together make up the entirety of your life. Time, which is defined as the indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present, and future, regarded as a whole. The indefinite continued progress of existence. I love those words. The indefinite continued progress of existence. That's how I want to live my life. Continued progress. I love that word, progress. The indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present, and future regarded as a whole. This week, we are in a series called Make It Count. And there is no more important place to start than time. Now, before we dive in, you know what we have to do right here on this show. So for those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where we're going to do some dancing. All right? We're going to do some dancing just like this. That's right. That's right. Come on now. Get it moving. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got to bring that energy. Let's go. Come on, get up. Wherever you are in the world, I don't care where you are in the world. I need you to get up. I need you to get that body in motion. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest, all right? So I need you to get in motion this morning. This is also the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. Now, this is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. How you doing, Dana Fishbein? Great to see you this morning. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, there are a ton of people that watch this show on replay, so I want to give a shout out to some of my replay viewers today. Good morning, Vanjie Torres. What's up, Alex Virak? Rodney Brown, thanks for always popping in. Khalil Townsey, thanks for being here. Sanjay Gupta, thanks for always catching us on the replay. Kathy Camacho Hawkins, so glad you're here. Treva Miller, Glenda Watson, Sean Weatherby, Charles Campbell, Tim Duff, Eileen Mitnick, Cher Ray, Emerald Lynn watches replays sometimes, but she's here this morning. My boy Kenny Brock is in the building this morning. Sheila Santini's in the building this morning. Also, Lisa Sloan, George Floyd, P. Jerome Hawkins, Jasmine Wright, and Jill Tomlinson. I appreciate you all so much tuning in. Whether you're a live viewer or you're a replay viewer, I'm just thankful that you choose to invest time with me, because I know that your time is by far the most valuable asset that exists on this planet. James Boardwine says, I'm a replay guy, but live today. I'm so glad you're here. Josh is in the building as well. So thank you for choosing to spend time with me. It means the world to me that you made that decision. Speaking of spending time, I'd love to spend time with some of you. I'd love to spend time with Sadie Evans. Thank you. That's so kind. I would love to spend time with some of you in person. So if you're in the Lexington, Kentucky or surrounding area and you are a small business owner, I would love for you to come join me. We are having an event on May 29th right here in my new offices. We are having an event where we are going to break down 13 artificial intelligence tools that small business owners can use to propel their business forward in a way never, ever, ever before. So I'd love for you to come check it out. And if you're kind of like, well, I don't really know, understand, exactly what you're saying, cool. I'm going to let pre-recorded Glenn tell you a little bit more about it. Lexington small business owners, are you struggling with limited budgets, not enough time, can't get your efficiencies up? Well, guess what? The new AI movement solves all of that, and it solves it quick. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna meet right here in Lexington, Kentucky, and we're gonna have the AI Matters Summit. This is completely free for small business owners. Monday, May 27th, Memorial Day, whatever day it is, Memorial Day, Monday, May 27th, I think it is, at 7 p.m. right here, 541 Darby Creek Road. I need you here. Register below. We're gonna break down all things AI in your small business so you can get your time back, so you can scale, so you can monetize all the things, even with less manpower, even with less resources. You can now get the things you want instantly, super quick. It's amazing. Come join me. I'm going to tell you all about it. Hope to see you there. Click the link, register. I'll see you on Memorial Day. So it is glennlundy.com/AI. glennlundy.com/AI. Make sure you register. The only reason you got to register, it's free. The only reason you got to register is so that I know how many chairs I need to set up over on the other side of the office space here. But I'd love to have you here if you can make it. If you're from out of town, that's great. But obviously, for those of you that are close, it's going to be a 2-hour event. It's going to go from 7 to 9 p.m. on the 29th, not the 27th. I had the date wrong, but that's okay. That's totally okay. So if you can make it, would love to see you there.
I am learning to be grateful for each moment. But I am well aware that this today will very quickly join the history class full of yesterdays. So, friends, before it does, allow me to share something with you. Time. It can fly and promises to heal all of our wounds. We try to make it, save it, kill it, and there is never enough of it. Time is what stops everything from happening all at once. Making sense of past through to present into future, it's later and it's sooner. Time is what measures the duration of pain and of joy and of everything in between. It's awful, but it's lovely, it's gracious, and then it's mean. Time is like the wind. It lifts the light to float with it, while leaving the heavy to curse the rushing breeze. And I'm even convinced that time stops when you really have to sneeze. Time, It seems to rule all aspects of our lives and has been the endless fascination for every creed and nation throughout all of time. It seems to vary from place to place, but personally I have yet to face a space where it does not intermingle and interlace itself into everything. And the mysterious thing is that time is completely personal, but then entirely public. Each second ascribed solely to you. But that self-same moment is for the rest of us too, so it doesn't matter who you are or what you pursue. Time does not discriminate, so do not misconstrue. We all face life at 60 minutes an hour. And then time seems to pester only man, because bird and bee seem so free from the tick-tock time bomb mentality that plagues you and me. You see, a hummingbird can flap its wings 90 times in a single second. Those wings are spun of silver, emerald, and gold, and these tiny little creatures are hearts to behold, with angelic features and colors so bright they propel imagination to a new delight. And there is magic in the way that they flit through the sky. They appear, then they vanish in the blink of an eye. But if you think that's impressive, friend, then consider the fly. Because those buzzing buggers beat their wings more than 1,000 times a second. Now, I'm no fan of a fly, but none can deny that that is pretty impressive. But then it also makes sense, because the average mayfly has a lifespan of little more than 30 minutes. And if I were ever limited to such extent, I could only ever be content by cramming every minute with 60 seconds well spent. And so that begs the question, how are you spending your time? Allow me to suggest that you stop. Stop waiting for some dream day when you'll get your fresh start. Let loose the wild things you keep locked up in your heart, and stop hoping to make it if you do nothing about trying, because we're all headed towards death. So what are you doing about dying? Stop talking about killing time while time quietly kills you. Talk is cheap, and every second is as precious as life itself. And so, my friends, thank you for spending a little bit of your life on me.
Burritos. Sorry, that came out loud. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right, Pareto principle. All right, the Pareto principle is also known as the 80-20 rule. All right, the observation that although there are often many causes for an observed phenomena, it is often the case that a small subset of those causes are responsible for the most of the observation, or in other words, 80% of outcomes result from 20% of all causes for any given event. 80% of output comes from 20% of input. So basically what that is suggesting is that investing time only on the tasks that yield significant results is the smartest strategy for your success and ultimately to reach the levels that you want to reach, right? So if 80% of the result is coming from 20% of the time, let's use that in a practical example. My company, I'll use my company as an example. We do a lot of things, right? We do this show, we do, we're doing an AI summit, AI Matters Summit. We do lots of media, lots of social media type stuff. We do lots of packaging, lots of shipping, lots of ordering, lots of, we spend a lot of money so on and so forth, right? So there's a lot of things that we do that feed into the overall, success of the business. 20% of what we do, though, which is prospecting, calling on clients, serving our clients, building out the recurring revenue, so on and so forth. That aspect of our business is what drives the majority of the machine when it comes to the revenue side, when it comes to the resources that we need to be able to build a studio, to be able to do the show, to be able to afford an office space, to be able to house all of our employees. All of that comes from the efforts from our sales, right? Our sales department. Now, every department's important, but the end result is going to come from that 20%, right? That's the 80-20 rule. And so the 80-20 rule suggests invest more of your time. So I want you to start asking in your life towards your goal in the areas that you're wanting to grow and expand to become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Are there some tasks that you can delegate, that you can count on and entrust and empower into others so that you can spend the majority of your time on the 20% tasks that are the most fruitful? There's also the Eisenhower matrix. Now, the Eisenhower matrix is a philosophy that requires you to designate tasks as either urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, or neither urgent nor important. Now, on this chart, on this graph, you have important that goes up the left side and you have urgent that goes across the bottom. And if it's important but not urgent, then you need to decide when you will do it. If it's urgent and important, it needs to be done immediately. If it's urgent but not important, we're going to delegate it to someone else. If it's urgent but not important, we're going to delegate it to someone else. And if it's not important and not urgent, then we can do it later. If not, throw it out completely. See, the aim of the Eisenhower matrix is to prioritize tasks that contribute to the long-term goal. We want to do those first. The important but not urgent, right? We want to, I don't want to say, I'm sorry, we can't do those first a lot of times, but we want to prioritize those tasks. They must get done because they contribute to the long-term goal. Then we want to manage things that are urgent and important, and we want to manage things that are urgent but not important. We want to manage those. We don't prioritize those, we manage those. And then the not important, not urgent, throw those suckers out is what I suggest. Here on this graph, it says do it later. I say get rid of it completely. But this is how President Eisenhower made decisions as he ran our country using that Eisenhower chart. Now, there's also the Parkinson's law. Now, the Parkinson's law suggests that work expands to fill the time available for completion. This is why you always finish projects right at the deadline, right? It doesn't matter how much space and time that you gave yourself. You're like, okay, I got 3 months to get this done. And then next thing you know, you're like, I got 2 months to get this done. And then next thing you know, you're like, I got 1 month to get this done. And then next thing you know, you're like, I got 1 week to get this thing done. And then next thing you know, the day before it's due is when you complete it, right? And it doesn't matter if you give yourself 6 months. No one, I don't know anyone, especially in my circle, that's like, yeah, I have a project. The deadline is the deadline is June 30th, and I've already completed it. I don't know anybody like that. No, I don't know anybody. And that's this whole Parkinson's law that says the work is going to expand to fill the time available for completion. Therefore, if you set shorter deadlines, right? If you set shorter deadlines, then your tasks will be completed more efficiently. Instead of giving yourself 3 months to get that thing done, give yourself 2 weeks to get that thing done. You'll find that you get the work done far more efficiently and far more effectively. Time. The most valuable asset on the planet. No one has enough. Everyone wants more of. And yet so many squander the moments, the time that they have on earth. They squander the time that they have to spend with family. They squander the time that they have building businesses, building memories. They squander the time they have with friends. They squander the time they have with God. So listen. Listen. You are a grown-up now. I know it's hard to hear. It's hard for me to hear. Right? But you're a grown-up now. And one day you're going to be a grown down. Right? My grandma, she has shrunk so much in her age. One day you're going to be a grown down, and you must change the way you treat and manage your time so that you can make it count. So here's where it starts. We're going to do a quick shift. I want you to write the word spend in the comments right now. Just put the word spend in the comments, whether you're on Clubhouse or you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube. Just put the word spend in the comments, okay? Put spend, right? I want you to think about, I spend money at the grocery store. I spend time watching TV. I spend time with my wife. I spend time with my kids. Or spend time at work, right? I want you to just write the word spend. I want to see it. Don Sankey put spend. Jacqueline put spend. Dana Fishbein put spend. Mike Strong. Okay, I see spend over there. I see Saeed just said spend. Dr. Jeannie said spend. Dina said spend. Okay, good. Emma Primasino said spend. All right. Robin Spice said spend. Kevin Fadley spend. Rick Tamburino, Kelly DeJoy, Melvin Rodriguez. Okay. All right. Victoria put spend. I see that. Ayman from Egypt. I love her. She put spend. Marianne put spend. Okay, great. Lionel Weathers, spend. Patricia Fong, Supernova. Okay, a lot of people putting spend. Good. Tony Thorstad. Okay. All right. Julio Soto, spend. Holly Maxwell. Okay, look. You just wrote the word spend. And I want that to be the last time in your life that you ever use that word. Stephanie Terry, Carrie Lynn Carter, William Bush, I want that to be the last time you use that word. And I want you to change that word to invest. Anywhere you would have used the word spend, I want you to plug it. I want you to put invest. Okay? Because here's what people do. People say, I want to invest in the stock market. And when they invest in the stock market, they expect an ROI. They want a return on that investment. People say, I invest time in my business. They expect an ROI. People say, I invest in my education. They expect an ROI. Whenever we use the word invest, we expect a return on that investment. But then when people talk about their families, they'll say, I spend time with my wife. I spend time with my kids. I spend time on social media. I spend time on vacation. Spend is a negative. Spend is a deficit. No more. From this point forward, everywhere you used to use the word spend, you're now going to use the word invest. You're going to invest time into your kids. You're going to invest time into your friends and into your loved ones. You're going to invest time on social media, right? I'm not saying you don't use the tools. Invest your time, invest your minutes, use the tool in a way that it moves you towards the goal, right? Invest time in the morning, invest in yourself, invest in time with God, invest in time with in your fitness. Don't go to the gym for an hour and not get a result from it. Instead, invest 30 minutes and frickin' push yourself hard. Do you see what I'm saying? Shift the word spend to invest. Never spend money, invest money. If you're going to invest in fast food, then that's the choice that you make, as long as you're getting an ROI, right? I'm not here to judge or choose. I eat lots of junk. Just make sure that you're investing. Expect an ROI from every minute of your life. Invest, invest, invest. This will completely transform how you view your time, how you value yourself, how you value who you hang out around, the things that you do, your activities, your efficiencies. The key is to always anticipate and do whatever is required to get an ROI on the investment. Listen, you get one chance as a child of God. You get one chance at this thing called life. And I love you. I do. If nobody's told you yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. So let's stop wasting time on that which doesn't serve us. And instead, let's start investing every single minute to make it count. Does that sound fair? Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm going to head over to Clubhouse. And we're going to chat about this a little bit more. Before I go, though, I have a new artist that I'm following right now. Her name is Iniko, and her voice is absolutely incredible. And I came across another video of hers. This is a woman who is currently in a season of expansion. What's up, Al? You bet, buddy. She's currently in a season of expansion and a season of growth. And she is investing all of her time into sharing her voice with the world. And I want to support her in that. And I want you to listen to this.
It's called Got a Body. Oh, make sure you share this live with someone. Doesn't matter who. I am crowdfunding for my music. So gifts are encouraged. Gifts are appreciated. If you cannot give, I simply ask that you share this live with at least one person. This song is called Caught a Body. Body just called me a body and somebody got hit. And it goes like this. Butterflies all in my system. Feel the eyes, feel it all in this friction. You got the right words, got the right diction. Need a rundown, need a description. Heavy rain, bitter patterns in the distance. Steady hips, lip lock, no resistance. Cocaine, baby, you got me addicted. Wrist cold, water frozen, yeah, you frigid. Let me mention that you're going in the right direction. Mind, body, soul in the right dimension. You feel it in your bones, you feeling all the tension. Third eye, let me guide you to ascension. And know that I've been here before. Tell me, baby, when you want more. Let your body do the talking, let your mind explore. Body not here, body not here. Body just call me your body and somebody got hit. Somebody knocked, but nobody ain't there. Had an earthly body and my earthly body ain't here. No, body not here, body not here. Body just call me your body and somebody got hit. Somebody knocked, but nobody ain't there. Had an earthly body and my earthly body ain't here. It's with you. It's with you. I needed you, I needed everything you had. I give you everything I'd ever wanted, wouldn't want it back. Omnipresent, luminescent is your energy. Need your presence, no they won't take that away from me, yeah. Tongue tied and high, got my eye on you. I try but I can't get over you. Star Trek Yeah, I'll take you to the moon. I'ma move and I'ma do just how you do. I'ma show you who I am and where I go. Got the wheel, so really I'm in control. Take control. Body not here. Body just call me your body, and somebody got hit. Somebody knock, but nobody knock. There had an earthly body, and my earthly body ain't here, no. Body not here, oh. My body's not here, no. Body's not here, oh. Body not here, oh. Body not here. Body just call me your body, and somebody got hit, yeah. Somebody knock, but nobody ain't there. Had an earthly body, and my earthly body ain't here, oh. Oh, my body's not here now. Oh, my body's not here now. Oh, body not, nobody not here. Body just call me your body, and somebody got. Body just call me your body, and somebody got. Body just call me your body, and somebody got. Body just call me your body, and somebody got. Somebody got hit. Somebody got hit, yeah. Oh no, my body's not here. Oh, yeah, somebody got hit. Body just call me your body, and somebody got hit. Oh, hey, my body's not here, no. Hey, my body's not here, no. Oh, body not here. Body just call me your body, and somebody got hit. Oh, body not here, no. Oh, body not here, oh. My body's not here. Body just call me your body, and somebody got hit. No, I said my body's not here, it's with you. To anybody that is just joining in.
Wow. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna go to Clubhouse. I got tears in my eyes. I am gonna go over to Clubhouse. We are gonna chat it up. For those of you that are watching live, come join me over there. I'll be over there in just a sec. Wow. For those of you that are watching on replay, thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all